Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am back with another video. I am going to be starting on my photo cards again. I have already received my muster and I'm almost done with the set. I just need to wait for my trades to arrive. Also, I apologize for my fingernail. It kind of chipped, so I had to really cut it. So that's a distraction. I do apologize, but yeah, let's just get started. So here I have a stack of photo cards that I need to put inside my binder since the last sorting video. Yeah, all these, basically all the groups I stand are on here. So let's just get started. I'm gonna go ahead and start off with my girl group binder first. So let me just remove all these photo cards that I actually need to put inside my binder. Also, quick little disclaimer, if you guys do hear any noise in the background, that's just I have family over. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start with Everglow. I finally did decide to collect Mia, but I think I'm only going to be collecting her photo cards. In the recent album, you get a group photo card along with the single member. So these are the group photo cards that I got in mine. And then that is all. Moving on to Stacy. I really don't have anything else to put in. The bigger inclusions, I'm gonna do, I don't know, I'm thinking of doing a separate video because I realized that I never actually show you guys how I like organize my bigger inclusions. So yeah, I actually already removed the sticky notes from majority of the photo cards because I originally had pre-filmed this, but I decided not to post it since it's been like a long time ago. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add all these into my binder. And then that completes my Stacy photo cards. I'm still missing my G Market one. I actually forgot to let the group order manager know that it was part of my photo cards. So I'm waiting for that one to arrive. Now moving on to Twice. So here I have my Twice binder and I'm just gonna speed up through this process because there is a ton of photo cards that I need to put. Okay, so here is my Twice pile. Majority of these are actually just pre-order benefits, if you can see like that. Because I did decide to collect all of their photo cards. Well, not collect their photo cards. I decided that I was going to purchase all of the albums, so I did receive all of the pre-order benefits. So I'm just adding all these into here. Again, I already pre-recorded, so I kind of already know where some of these go. I'm still missing quite a lot of photo cards, if you can see. Okay, this one is actually supposed to go here. I already completed What Is Love, Summer Nights, and Yes to Yes. I went ahead and bought a whole set off Neokyo. I found an entire sauna set for a very affordable price. This one is fancy, but okay, now moving on to the Taste of Love. I was gonna say Eyes Wide Open. These are all of the album photo cards. I did buy an extra album, so I do have a couple extra photo cards. So I'm just gonna arrange these in here real quick. So I kind of didn't expect that I needed an extra sleeve, so I'm just gonna go ahead and add it real quick. Okay, continuing from over here. And that should be all. Now I'm gonna just speed up the process of me adding these photo cards, which are the pre-order benefit ones. Okay, and that is all of the pre-order benefits. Now all that is left is putting the group photo cards in here. So it actually took me a while to decide in which order I wanted to put the photo cards in, because I love all the concepts, especially this one with the pink theme. So I was like contemplating which one best like suits the order. So I decided to go with like day, and then in between like a party, and then nighttime, because I don't know, that's just how I felt like doing it. And now I'm gonna move on to my boy group binder. Okay, so moving on to my boy group binder. Little disclaimer, I'm sorry if I'm rushing this. I don't want the video to be so long, so I'm trying to speed up everything. Someone I know who actually takes commissions for cards, I asked them if they could make me a binder cover, and I'm totally obsessed with how it came out. So first, let's start off with TXT, which we have right here. So I've already completed Yunjin's photo cards for their new release, and I also have the Target benefit right here, which I'm just gonna put right here. Although it doesn't really match, there's actually no room in the next page. I was very lucky enough to actually get 2 Yunjin photo cards in my album. For this album in particularly, I pulled 2 Yunjins of this photo card, the OS photo cards. They were stuck together. At first I didn't notice it until I was like actually sorting everything, like in shock, because it's never actually happened before. It's the first time. After that, I made it fairly easy to collect the photo cards. The only thing I'm having trouble is collecting the postcard. I'm still missing his boy version, but I think I'm actually gonna go ahead and buy that one. So then moving on to Enhypen. So again, looking at my stack, I'm going to take out the photo cards that I need, and I'm actually done with Sunu's set. Also for border day 1, I did my own group border because I finally did find it, so it is on the way. I just haven't added a little heart to the sticky note yet. And then here's his pre-order benefit, which actually took me longer to get because I originally had a trade on the way, but then I kept asking the person to send me a video of Sunu, and they kept saying, I'll send it later, I'll send it later. And then a couple of days later they get back to me and they're like, my friend got me the photo card, so I don't need to trade anymore. And so I was a little bit pissed off because I could have found another trade. They made me literally spend a week waiting on them just to tell me that they got it from a friend. If you're not gonna trade with someone, at least let them know beforehand if you're already talking with someone. And yeah, that's all I have for Enhypen. I just realized that I also didn't put in my Twice lenticulars, so I'm actually gonna do that off camera because I already put the binder away. I'm gonna move on to my BTS tour binder before I go on to the photo cards. So I actually decided to move and separate my BTS photo cards into separate binders so I could have like more room. Here goes the muster. I did decide to collect OT7 for this time around, although I usually don't collect muster. I went ahead and bought the 11 packet set, so yeah. I'm just gonna put all these. And that completes all of my muster photo cards. As you can see, I'm still missing a couple photo cards, but it's fine. And then here, I usually just put like 4 photo cards in here, but I'm actually going to go ahead and put my muster photo cards that I got when I purchased the bag, which are actually very flimsy. Like, they're super thin and very easy to, you see? It even makes that sound. And now I'm gonna move on to my toy section. So for this set, I'm actually slowly collecting. It's not a high priority of mine. It's just whenever I see a photo card at a good, affordable price. And then for this one, I finally now completed Jimin's entire set, but now I'm contemplating if I want to collect a Jimin set for like all of my sets. So that is all for this binder. Now I'm gonna move on to the last binder, which is the BTS one. Okay, so now we're back to the binder. Sorry for the long cut, and if there's like a change in lighting, I had to pause for a moment. Starting off, I finally completed my SLA. So in order to get Taehyung's photo card, I actually ended up trading one of my Namjoon's, which ironically was the closed arm ones, which was the exact same one that I traded before. But at least now I have Taehyung's complete. Then moving on to the photo cards. Once again, if there's some background noise, more family came over, so it is now louder, especially with children. So yeah. So I'm going to start off with these, which are the B lucky draws, and as we know from Butter, it's actually rumored that we may actually end up getting more lucky draws. I'm trying to save up for that in case it's true. But with these two, it now completes Jimin's set, so this is the layout that I have it, and hopefully it is the layout that I want to continue with Jungkook. If both of my orders are successful, I'm going to have 2 of these and 1 of these, but I can't remember which one, so I'm just trying to find this one. So I'm catching up. Slowly, but I'm catching up. I'm actually very excited because I have now started working on my Jimin Japanese photo cards. I have No More Dream on the way. My next one that I'm trying to find is Wake Up or one of the I Need You versions. They do have some handshake cards, but I low-key want to stay away from those because I don't want to get into collecting those. Moving on to Journey photo cards. If you guys saw my Neokyo unboxing or haul, then you know that I managed to complete the set because I bought all of the photo cards through Japan. As for the Best of BTS, I'm not getting into collecting OT7 for that. I already have Jimin's entire set on the way from all of the stores, so that's good enough for me. I'm not trying to go into anything else, but I did buy a set of Weavers because I could not pass up on the Weavers pre-order benefits, although I'm not really happy with how they look because they're horizontal, and also the color, I kind of would have preferred a different theme, but it's fine because having all 7 is good. Also, don't know if you guys saw, but the prices for these skyrocketed more than the actual Japan stores, but of course it's typical because the same thing happened for Journey. The Weavers pre-order photo cards actually cost more than all of the other benefits. I don't know if Universal Music had any photo cards. If they do, those are actually very cheap, so I might actually buy a whole set if they did have photo cards. If they don't have photo cards, then I'm going to pass up. I'm very excited because I finally have JK. What was it? Bang Con happened. Must have restocked like a total of 3 to 4 times, which was a crazy amount of time. So I managed to buy a DVD. I actually bought 2 of them. I pulled Jin and Taehyung, so I traded Taehyung for JK, and here he is. I don't know if I may keep the Jin one and like fill up this. I should probably fill this up because actually Jin's is actually really nice. All of them, like Fifth Muster, I actually like Fifth Muster more than all of the other Muster photo cards. Moving on to the DVD photo cards. Very excited to complete Jimin's Blu-ray. Now I'm just waiting for Memories of 2020 to be announced. And then over here, my miscellaneous page, but I'm probably gonna make a separate page for these because these are the Army Booth photo cards, and I already have one of the Wings and one of the Love Yourselves on the way, and this one is the Speak Yourself, the finals. Yeah, I'm gonna make a separate page for those, but whenever I actually get those because they're from group orders. Then here, I have my T-Money photo cards. Oh my god, it's slipping. So these are all of the T-Money that they have let me rephrase that. These are all of the Tea Money photo cards that they have album wise. They actually do have a couple that have been released before Spring Day was a thing, but those are very, very expensive. Like when I tell you 300 to 500 is the average of how resellers have it, because they're like first ones that BTS has ever released, or they're like very, very limited to Korea. Because you see how I have these, I got these from group orders. Yeah, I mean, like, those are very limited. I still have one of them on the way. I did also get some hollow sleeves. I don't know if you guys can see the hollow, but these are actually too small for the pocket, so I had to go back and buy a bigger size. But I'm just using my extra ones, these, for like trades or sales. They're not going to waste. Finally, moving on to the concept book photo cards. So I decided to put the concept book behind magazine photo cards just because they're both books. And if I'm correct, I'm leaving the complete middle section. Actually, it's 3 and 3, right? I was actually gonna leave this blank, but I think I'll just leave this. So I'm just gonna speed this up real quick because there's a lot of background noise in the back because the children are playing around and running, so I don't want that to be heard. So I'm just gonna speed this process up. Okay, so there we go. I'm not sure. I think this one is Clue and this one is Route, and I know this one is the hollow if you bought the set. If you do have a hollow one, I suggest put it in a sleeve immediately because it is very fragile. Even your fingerprints or touch can actually remove the hollow, so you do want to be very careful with those. Okay, I think here I have the Festa photo cards. Actually, no. Here goes these photo cards. There's an extra sleeve, but I don't know for what. So I'm gonna, again, speed this up because there's really a lot of background noise. I know in the video you're not gonna hear because I'm gonna edit, but I think there's gonna be some parts where you can actually hear door slams in the background. So yeah, I do apologize for that. Also, before I put this one, these are thin. They are not like tour photo cards. They're actually very flimsy. So just be aware of that. And that completes this one. This is the film viewer photo cards. Moving on to Festa photo cards. I actually did have a Festa photo card set, but I'm not sure if I took it out because it's not here, but it's actually, I think these are supposed to go in my tour binder because I do have muster and Festa is like muster. For the case of this video, I'm going to put these in here and on this sleeve, but I will be removing them and changing them to my other binder. Okay, and that is all. I was actually going to add another set here, which is the Festa ones. They are too small, and I currently don't know how I want to organize them. Maybe I'll do front and back together. I don't know yet, but yeah, that's what this page is for. But then again, I'm most likely going to end up moving these to my other binder because they're not actually supposed to be here. And before I end the video, I did receive in the mail earlier while in the middle of filming both of these parts, Taehyung's, not sure what number this is, but I think it's the last one that I was missing for his set. So yeah, I'm gonna add that off camera. And that's all I have for this video. Again, I do apologize for the cuts and the background noise, but sadly there's not much I can do about it. I am trying to be a little bit more organized with my posting days and like photo cards, because that was a huge stack of photo cards and it did take me forever. I think that's all. I hope everyone has an amazing day. Thanks so much for watching.